Hi, I'm going to talk to you today about our online Math 52 syllabus, and in particular as it relates to proctored testing. Here we are at the top of the menu, so top of the page anyway, so let me go to the menu. And we have proctored testing. We have a link here. We also have a link here, proctored tests. Let's see where this takes us. The midterm and the final are to be taken at the Norco campus or with an approved proctor. Here's a street map to the Norco campus, and then also a campus map, so you can find ST101. That's our math lab at Norco. An approved proctor, librarian, teacher at another college or university or school or elementary, secondary school, or someone in the military, a chaplain or education officer or some other officer. And if you're not going to take it at the campus, it must be taken at the site of where the proctor is. Now, to get a proctor, you must fill out the proctor application form. So let me click on that and let's see what we can find. Here we are. Now this is for me, Bob Pryor. If you happen to have a different instructor, then you would send that information to your instructor's mailbox. But here is this application form, and you can print this out and name of course enrolled in, so it would be Math 52, and then put your instructor's name and your 5-digit class code, whatever that happens to be. And as a student, you need to fill out this part. And it's important, as you see, I agree to the following, to provide a stamped envelope for return of the exam. And you're going to address the envelope to the Norco campus, 2001 3rd Street, attention Bob Pryor, etc., etc. But it's important that you provide the stamped envelope. You're not the one to mail it in. And we're talking about the midterm and the final only, those two tests. But you don't mail it in. You give the proctor a stamped envelope. I think it needs to have at least 2 stamps, maybe even 3 stamps on it. It's a paper test, and you have to show your work, and so you'll need to send it in using probably a large envelope. So, it's your job also to be responsible to locate a proctor and set up an appointment for each exam. We do not do that for you. That's something that you do with the proctor. And you will take the exams during the possible exam dates and at a time that is convenient for the proctor. So you've got to, again, have that discussion with the proctor. Of course, there's your information and your signature, etc., etc. Let's take a look down at the proctor agreement. And the proctor will agree that they're either a librarian, testing coordinator, administrator, teacher, blah, 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 or a chaplain for the military. And the proctor will agree to the following. Not currently a student at RCC, not a relative of any RCC student, nor live at the same address as any RCC student. The proctor will validate the exams by signing where indicated, and will also check for your ID. And the proctor will personally mail the completed exam to the instructor immediately after the student has taken the exam. And the proctor agrees that they will do this voluntarily and will not receive any remuneration for time or services. This means we don't pay them, you don't pay them to do this service. This is something that they volunteer to do. And of course we have the proctor's name and title, institution, whether it's school or military, whatever, their address. Down here, email address. I need to get in touch with this person, the one who agrees to be the proctor, so that I can verify that information. So I need to know the employer's phone number as well and the proctor's phone number so I can be in touch with them as needed. Okay, let's go back to the syllabus and see if there's anything else to know about taking these proctored tests. We do have a testing schedule, so it tells us when it is that we have to complete this test. In this particular case, on or before April 23rd, but it changes from semester to semester. And notice that the midterm covers chapters 1 through 5. The final exam must be taken in this semester by June 8th. It might be different in other semesters, of course. and it covers the whole course. So this is a comprehensive final exam covering from Chapter 1 up to Chapter 10, and you'll be responsible for all of that material. I will have sample final exams available to you with answers so you can check your work, but that's basically how it works to take the Proctored test. So you can take the midterm or the final exam at the Norco campus, that's preferred, or you can take it with a proctor. If your instructor is at Moreno Valley, well then you would take it at the Moreno Valley campus, not the Norco campus. But whatever the home campus is for the course itself, for the teacher who teaches the course, that's what makes the difference. Please let your teacher know if you have any questions about this by sending an email message. Thank you.